Hey guys, I'm on my Fiat Punto e-boat from 2010. Here, me and my junior mechanic are going to replace some bulbs. So I've got 4 pairs of OSRAM 5W5 cool blue intense, and we are planning to replace the bulbs in the reading lamps, the one in the dashboard, the one on the boot, and also the headlamp parking lamps, along with the the number plate lamps. So I'm gonna give it a shot now. After that we will replace the headlamps as well, for which I got the H4 and that's again cool blue intense, but the color temperature is slightly different. For the headlamp I've got the 5000 one, the latest one. It's called the next gen, and for the other lamps it is gonna be the 4000 Kelvin. So there's going to be a very slight difference, I hope, but I'm gonna start with the reading lamps first to see how it looks, and then we'll show you the results at the end. How to open this guy? Wake up in the morning. Okay, gotcha.
Maybe that is difficult to open.
Oh man, I managed to pull this guy out. Now I need to figure out where is the...
Now he's going to think how to put the bulb on. Like he has some bulbs over here. Now he's taking this screwdriver to remove it.
Oh shit. This is an all different bulb. What is this bulb holder now?
I think so. He took the wrong bulb.
It's an OSRAM 12 volt 10W and 8P. It's a different bulb altogether. So this doesn't go here. The bulb what we got is it's a complete different bulb than what it is. So this will not go. So are we on record? Okay. So we have two connectors. One is the power to the bulb itself, and we also have a microphone, I think. But this doesn't work. It is having a different coupler, and it is having a different bulb setup. So this 5W5 will not suit for this one. So it's just a failed attempt. So we're gonna put this guy back, and then I hope I'm able to put it back as it should.
I forgot. Maybe he don't know how to put it back.
Let's see.
He's going to try it very badly. It's maybe difficult to put it back because removing was very hard. So maybe when we are putting back, it's worked.
Removing was difficult, putting it back on was pretty straightforward.
So
Okay.
it's very easy to
One mess
putting
over.
it.
Let's get to the next mess, for which stop it now. Alright, so I've got this holder, but I think it's always good to disconnect the power before we do it. So otherwise there is a high chance that you're gonna burn the bulb or whatever. So I just got them out. So this is a 5W5 for sure, right? But the lamps over here are not 5W5, so I couldn't really do anything about it. Simply, oh shit, I just dropped one blister down, but that's okay, can pick it up. So I think there is no polarity or anything. I think it should go in. No polarity as far as I can see.
Is it a magnet?
No, it's not magnet.
So it's got fixed.
Yeah, I managed to put that in. And I'll just connect this guy and see if it glows.
It glows.
It glows, and it glows in white color, which is what we want. So that is good. At least one bulb is fixed. Alright. It just looks white, not yellow for sure. Now let me hunt down the other bulb that fell down under the seat and then go to the boot and try to fix that light out there. Just a moment. Pause. Yeah guys, here is the final look of the headlamps. Both park lamp as well as the headlamp has been upgraded to the cool blue intense. My headlamp on this side is little foggy, but the color is really changed from yellow to white. Just to give you a difference how different it is, I'm going to switch it to my park lamp, which is not upgraded to white yet. So I'm going to switch to that and give you a quick difference. Just hold there, Aaron. So you can see the tone of the light, how yellow it is, and it is switching to, I'll keep it like that. Aaron, I'm just coming back. I'm going to switch.
So it's too yellow. The another one is white. There you can see it. Over here it's fully white. And here yellow. This is yellow light. And this was the white light. So
Thank you, Aaron. Just to conclude the video, we successfully replaced the bulb in the glove box and in the boot. I couldn't take out the bulbs from the number plates because the number plate frame was blocking the door to take the bulbs out for both the sides. So that's going to be an effort another day because I need to open the number plates and see how the frame is attached to the bumper. If it is screwed, it's pretty straightforward, but if it is glued, then I need to get some 3M double-sided tapes and stuff like that. So that's an effort for another day. But we were successfully able to replace the headlamp bulbs and the parking lamps, and as I told you, the two lamps in the glove box and the boot. So at this point, the DRLs are still pending, which is awkwardly yellow, but the daytime running lamp and the parking lamps or the headlamps don't work at the same time, so it's okay. But my next upgrade is to change the bulbs for the parking lamps. So that is not available from major brands like Philips or OSRAM. The other choice is that I upgrade to an LED, but then I'm going to run into a canvas error because that LED would draw a very little power, close to 1 watts compared to 21 watts of the halogen bulb. So the Fiat power system or the ECU is very sensitive to all this power related stuff, so you will hit a canvas error, and to get a canvas adapter, that's again close to €70 expense, and then for a 15-year-old car I don't think it makes sense. So what I'm going to do is find a cheaper bulb that emits white light and then use it and see how it is. So I'll make a short video for that as well to show you the difference. And there are a lot of Fiats out there in the Netherlands and in the Europe, so if at all somebody is interested and wanted to make some upgrades, I think this could be an easy reference video. I did not make an in-depth video of how to change the bulb because it's pretty straightforward. It's just that access to the left hand headlamp part is a little difficult, but the left one is pretty straightforward. Yeah, so I hope you liked the video, and if you like more such contents, then I would love to shoot, because I'm going to do little modification. I like to customize my cars. I've done it in my previous cars as well. So this is my new car in the Netherlands. For the first time I bought this, so I'm just giving a little tweaking to fit my likings. So once again, ciao.